Answer this question. What race of men do women too lazy to eat right and work out prefer to date? The brothers from the Asian or Caucasian mothers? The kings from the Latin and Hispanic queens? The man from the Princess of the Sand? Or you ninjas? Niggas. See, the real reason we got so many busted biscuit can Michelin man shaped women walking around here is because obesity is normalized. It's a culture more than anything. Let me explain. If every other person you grew up with is obese, then you're not gonna see it as a problem. The same thing with single motherhood. If every other female in your family is a single mother, you becoming one yourself is just par for the course. It's culture, not some societal trap. See, the media will sit there and tell you a lie to help you dodge accountability, like food being unavailable or unaffordable. And speaking of the poor, everybody knows what an EBT basket looks like. And in those baskets, you ain't seeing a whole bunch of fruits and vegetables.
$9.98, so we're gonna grab that. We're gonna put it on. So yeah, we already started shopping. So we got some juice.
Let me pause. Just look at that cart. I see Nutter Butters, Honey Buns, Hostess Snacks, Blow Pops, just junk food after junk food after junk food after junk food, and then 2 kids just sitting in the front. You guys feel good about that? I don't know. Let's keep watching for just a little bit longer.
Some Blow Pop for the kids, some Little Bites, some Hot Chips, some fruit snacks, some Gushers, some powdered donuts, oatmeal pies, some honey buns, and yeah, so let's get a Cinnamon Crunch here.
I didn't hear a single thing listed that sounds even a teensy-weensy bit nutritious. Not one thing.
I want everybody to pause this video right now and then go to walmart.com and then type in candy and any other unhealthy snacks and then check the prices. Then type in produce and check those prices. And then you come back and tell me if healthy eating is too expensive. If you did what I told you to, then you're gonna find the proof that these women are just lazy and undisciplined. And if you pay attention to their lifestyle, they can't prove me wrong. I was a personal trainer, and I have never seen an obese woman that maintained years of proper diet and exercise. So instead of blaming thyroid, societal traps, and low-wage salaries, shame is the only thing that incentivizes a calorie goblin to stop gobbling calories. And the worst enabler of this culture is Gru Boo's Boo Boo, the crappiest man on the dating market.
Hey babe, people are talking shit on the internet again.
I don't care, let them talk.
Okay.
Y'all wanna know the real reason why these non-black calorie gobblers love black men? Because these ninjas got standards lower than a Down syndrome joke. Women behind the sister code knows that the black man standards are so low, it might as well be the butthole on the underground mole.
Oh, Lord, child.
Let me tell you how cold the sister code is. A chick will hear what I'm saying and then disqualify me on behalf of big backs everywhere, especially if one is her friend.
Yep.
It's easier to lose weight than it is to get off drugs. And none of these women would have a problem with me saying that I wouldn't date a drug user. Let that sink in. Big backs don't like being big backs, regardless of how much they try to convince you or themselves that they don't mind being big backs. And here's the proof.
Using dating apps when you're plus size can be terrible.
Dating when you're fat should honestly entitle you to financial compensation.
If you are a curvy girl and you're dating right now, it can be discouraging.
I got my first fat phobic message on a dating app. Today I got my first fat phobic.
Men have gaslit other men into thinking that you shouldn't find plus size women attractive.
Meanwhile,
I got called fat on a first date.
Damn! Now who do you think would call her fat on the first date? A non-black dude that's not fat himself? So before you feel sorry for her, I want you to remember that these women would not date their male equivalent. She can't have no fun if you the one addicted to honey buns.
It has taken me like 2 weeks to process that it even happened to me, right? I went through the 5 stages of grief, or so I thought. Because this past weekend, when I started telling my friends and my family about what happened to me, about being called fat, right? And I just told another friend right now, and all of them have like the same response of like, oh, like you'll find someone, don't worry, like who says that was so rude, you know, just giving me words of encouragement, right? But not one of them has said you're not fat. No one has told me, like, he told the truth, I guess.
The sister code don't just stop at women, it's upheld by men too, and everybody lies to protect the social sensibilities of the woman in question. And if you operate like this, you're a Machiavellian manipulator. Fact. That is a dark personality trait. It is cruel to withhold proper information from someone just so you can gain or maintain their social or political bias. And these are the same people that swear up and down they don't trust the government, but are willing to use the same tactics on their so-called friend.
First of all, I just want to say to this commenter and to everyone else who's been saying the same thing, I'm so sorry that this is our reality and this is how we've been made to feel. And it's real. Like, as much as I wish it wasn't real, I want to validate you and say that it is real, that people do treat fat women like this. And unfortunately, in our society, we've made dating conventionally attractive, conventionally hot people a form of social currency where you're almost embarrassed to be seen with someone who doesn't fall under that category. I'm not innocent in this either. Like, I've dated so many different kinds of men, but I have the internalized belief that, like, why would this hot guy want to be seen with me? Which is so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. And I hate that I feel that way. Unfortunately, this has been my reality as well. A lot of people want to hook up. Almost no one wants to actually date. Like, very, very few. And the ones who do, I'm kind of like, ugh, I don't like you. That's a whole other can of worms.
Ladies, now do you believe that upholding the sister code can leave your friends vulnerable to manipulation? F-boys will make this woman believe that she's the perfect 10 she's not, all for her to find out she just got used for her box.
Bye. See you when I see you. Goodbye.
Answer this question in the comments. When's the last time y'all saw a fit and in shape chick mother hen for her fat friend?
That's a good question.
As a black man, if I was to approach your tipsy fat friend at the bar, y'all would walk away and let me do what I do. Tell me why. The sister code creates a culture that incentivizes lies, so y'all can't tell the difference between a great guy and the type y'all despise. Y'all created your own monster. Let's call you Dr. Frankenstein. The confusion and delusion is thanks to y'all stank behind.
The struggle I've been having dating as a plus-sized woman, and I think if this reaches the right audience, many people have the same struggles. So as per my last video, I'm 21, never kissed, never had a date, and I have been trying to reach out, branch out, have conversations with guys, and a few minutes into talking, maybe an hour, it will turn sexual. And if that is for you, congratulations. I'm not going to judge you. I believe in God, I believe in Christianity and doing things the way the Bible says, and I will even express this in conversations with the guys. And
you, like other fake Christians, conveniently ignore the part of the Bible that talks about
7 deadly sins. Gluttony! Glutton! You are a glutton!
Gluten?
Now turn to channel 3.
I've seen so many stories of this all over TikTok where a plus size girl will be seeing a man completely, like, dating them in private.
In private?
I'm out of here.
Hooking up, the whole thing. They just want them in private. I will go on Hinge and have literally such hot men who just want me to, like, come over. Like, they'll be like, come over. Like, no, I want to be, like, I want to go on a date. Like, I'm not trying to just, like, hook up.
I've been single for 10 years, and after not getting in any relationships, even though, like, you know it's not you, you just can't help but to feel like it's you. It's like, damn, so you telling me nobody has recognized my work? Nobody has felt like, damn, like, I want that girl, I see that girl, and I gotta have her in my life? Like, all y'all wanna do is hump on me? Damn, I'm more than just a hump. I mean, it's good humping, but can I get a little bit more?
I wanted to talk about what it's like dating as a plus size girl. Because on my last video about the dude that like tried to play me, told me I gotta pay him $500 to smash.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
That like tried to play me, told me I gotta pay him $500 to smash.
My nigga.
Okay, that was a whole other story time. And what I think it all boils down to, because I'm not here to be like, oh, because you're plus size, you gotta deal with this, the broke, dusty dude with just the most audacity, but no money to match the audacity that he got, okay?
2,000 years later.
Me as a bigger woman, I still know what I deserve. I'm never gonna date a broke man. I'm never gonna date a man that belittles me. I'm never gonna date a man that doesn't bring to the table. I work my ass off every day, damn near from sun up to sundown, raising 2 children on my own. I don't want no stray off the goddamn street coming up in my damn house.
Another one of the real reasons these ninjas is with these calorie goblins is because both of them grow up with a lack of affection. So these relationships are formed through trauma bonding.
What you talking about, Willis?
These ninjas wouldn't choose these women if they were high value, high demand men, and these women wouldn't choose these ninjas if they were high value, high demand women. Both of y'all are straight out of options.
Now let's go to the matches, ladies and gentlemen. The matches that we got for the day. So we got number 1 over here. I'm not gonna say no names. I'm gonna black it out. But here we go. Boom. Match. This is the match. Feel what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm swiping left on that motherfucker. I can't. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her. You know what I mean? We got another one over here. Yeah. I'm swiping left on that John. I can't do it. Right? We got the last one. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm swiping left on that. We gonna go on Bumbiti, right? Bumbiti? Hold on, we just got a match. Let's see what it's hitting for. Okay, hold on. Hold on, Emma. Alright, hold on. Come on, bro. Like,
and I know a lot of y'all gonna jump in the comments talking about, nah, that's just your worldview. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. All right, whatever. Let's use Lil Durk as an example. When he was nothing, he had some ugly fat white chick as his baby mama. But when he got on, he's dealing with nothing but baddies.
That's a good point. You've got a good point.
What about NBA Youngboy with all them baby mamas, or Kanye West, or Floyd Mayweather, or Future? These are the hedonistic black men that ain't got no groo-boos.
Good point.
Or how about the black men that got a little bit more class, like Nick Cannon? Tell me why none of his baby mamas excessively gobble calories?
Again, a good point.
What about the corny black man like Michael B. Jordan?
The corny kid, right?
Why ain't he walking around with Shamu's human counterpart in his arms?
I object, Your Honor!
Or let's talk about the nerdy black man. Urkel loved to chase Laura when she was young and in shape, but Urkel ain't chasing Laura's fat butt now. He's living his best life with a fit Becky.
Your Honor, I object!
And why is that, Mr. Reed?
Because it's devastating to my case!
Overruled.
Good call!
Black men are responsible for hoflation because black men was raised by black women who taught them the sister code.
Black men, always hand in hand with these morbidly obese, masculine-looking women. You ready? I'll tell you why. Because of trauma. Unhealed trauma from childhood. From our mamas, our aunties, our grannies. black men are told from the jump not to have standards, not to have a preference. When we do, we are bombasted. We are ridiculed. We are called every name out the book. So
that's why fat chicks come to black men for validation. That's why single mothers come to black men for validation. That's why 304s come to black men for validation. Every female that's rejected from high society comes to black men for validation. Why? Because black women don't value real beauty, which is why you rarely catching them wearing their own hair. So if the mama don't properly value herself, what makes you think she can raise a son to properly value himself? And when you don't value yourself, you subject to low value relationships. Right, ladies? The same excuse y'all make for that 304 phase?
Really him. You're a victim. There we go, CSI.
That is why low value men end up in relationships with women that see them as a partner, not a leader. If you were a leader, you'd probably be a good decision maker and you wouldn't choose a person whose lifestyle is a liability to themselves and any children they have. But if you a partner, it's probably because they see you as an equal.
Slow it down.
I said, if you're a partner, it's probably because they see you as an equal. Equally low value. Telling the truth violates the sister code, so I'm sure some of y'all ninjas is gonna unsubscribe, so let me play y'all the moist song on y'all way out.
I'm moist. I'm moist. Call and response, I said I'm moist. I'm moist. Good God, I'm moist. I'm moist. Yes, I am.
Man, shout out to Isaiah Mescal for the $50 super chat. For being a high roller, you get the big booty Chun-Li.
Oh my goodness, oh my damn, oh my
Lord,
goodness.
have mercy.
They're going ham, oh my goodness, oh my damn. Sensational.
I'm sick of society judging black men for dating fat white women. It's hard out here for a black man, and it's nice to have something to hide behind when the cops come. The bigger the fupa, the safer the shadow. I need a great wall of cholesterol. She don't got diabetes, I could die, damn it. I ain't fetishizing, it's a safety precaution.
Man, stop believing the cap that there's a large amount of dudes out here that just prefer single mothers and groo-boos as if they have better options. If you believe that, then you also believe in the Easter Bunny, and you probably believe that there's a lot of hot singles in your area like 5 minutes away that just can't wait to meet you. Man, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'ma holla at y'all next time.
The hotter you are, the crazier you can be. Men will put up with it. But the opposite is also true. This is why fat girls used to be so nice. But then the internet and a bunch of black dudes convinced them that they were hot too. Now you can't even talk to one. Relax, bitch. You can't have an attitude and type 2 diabetes. If you're over 300 pounds, you need to be as sweet as your blood sugar. These fat white girls who get with a black dude and then they're like, see, I'm not racist. And I'm like, come on, Cheryl. It's not like you had a choice. It's like when black dudes are like, I don't even like them skinny white girls. I'm like, come on, Daryl. It's not like you had a choice either.